Welcome back to Investment Tribe, where you've subscribed because you want to learn all about cryptocurrencies, NFTs, and other digital assets. Don't forget to leave us a thumbs up and enable the notifications so you'll be alerted whenever we post a new video. Today, we will look at 7 metaverses that we think have some of the best potentials in the industry right now in terms of both short-term and long-term gains. This is a pretty diverse list because they run across different blockchains, so you have some options. And they have some unique aspects that will earn you some income by flipping land, earning tokens, or monetizing your time. So, let's begin. The first one on our list is gonna be this wax-based metaverse called Uplift World. This metaverse is actually built inside a custom Minecraft server. So they take this very popular game already and combine it with elements of metaverse and NFTs. They've sold a ton of land and so many people are getting in on the action. You can buy and sell lands on the Wax marketplace, but there's another way to earn at the game while you play. There are great in-game rewards available for players where you can get their token just by playing the game. So if you loved Minecraft as a kid, or even now, you will love this game for sure. I mean, that's the main selling point, right? They know that a lot of people still play Minecraft and metaverses are becoming more and more popular. So they had this idea of combining them. So if you like pixelated style games and love building things and just making amazing things in general, then you should definitely try the Uplift World. For our second metaverse today, we're sticking with a pixel-themed game. This one is called Treeverse. So how is this unique? Well, this one has that RuneScape feel to it. Again, their selling point is to take a game that we played as kids and bring it to the metaverse market. It has that top-down 2D look, which I love. Very old school. Treeverse will also have an open-world economy where players will be able to buy and sell land, craft items to sell them, and basically earn tokens while playing. They recently had a founder's land sale and it immediately sold out, so many people are getting in on the action already. But the great thing about Treeverse and most of the games on this list is that they're essentially just starting. So this is the best time to enter into the metaverse because you are getting into the ground floor. Prices are still cheap and there's fewer player base than some of the big ones, like Decentraland. So if we're talking long-term potential here, you should definitely check out Treeverse. The next one is pretty interesting to me. This is backed by the Polygon network and it's called Blocktopia. This is interesting because usually in other metaverses, the plots of land are literally like an area of land in real life, whereas in Blocktopia, the whole metaverse is inside this mega skyscraper. So it's like you're in this gigantic mall where you can find all of your favorite brands. And you can of course set up shop yourself where you can sell items, NFTs, and so on. You can even just advertise something in your area. You can also directly buy and sell land in the metaverse itself. Another way to earn in Blocktopia is through staking. If you don't know what staking is, it's basically validating transactions in a blockchain or what they call mining. And you can earn rewards and fees if your validation is correct. But in staking, you have to put a certain amount of tokens first because that's the main requirement to be chosen. So you have to invest first in order to gain. It's pretty technical, but that's the other way you can earn in Blocktopia. They are starting to work with some pretty big names, so we have so much to look out for in the future. Again, they're still early in the business, so now's the time to check it out. Maybe even try playing just to test the waters. Now this next metaverse is for space fans. This is called Starl, and unlike other games out there which are centered around different planets, the main modules of Starl are satellites. So instead of land, you have these things floating around space. You can buy and sell these satellites, and some of them have already gone for some big bucks. But you can still earn passive income just by owning them, so that's pretty cool too. Another thing that makes this a unique game is that they've combined some real-life stuff and incorporated it into the game. What I mean by that is that a lot of satellites are modeled after actual satellites by NASA and other space agencies, both current and past designs. So imagine owning a historic satellite from the 60s, for example. That would be pretty cool, especially for space enthusiasts that know this stuff very well. I think this game has some very good potential for the long term just because of this aspect. Because, you know, most video game nerds out there are big space nerds too, and I can see them flocking into this game to check out the satellites. Number 5. Star Atlas. We've talked about this game a while back and they're adding a feature that will be so interesting to see. So Star Atlas is a game coming to Solana. The developers are very ambitious when it comes to what they want to do with the game, so we expect that this will be the last to be released among the others from this list. That's okay for me because what they're doing with the game looks top tier. Triple A to me. Right now, they've already done ship sales. These ships, you can use them in-game and stroll around and see the metaverse, so they are the hot commodity right now in the game. You can earn by buying and selling these ships, but you will also be able to buy land, and what you can do with it is mine for resources that will be useful in building ships and stores. So that's the second way you can earn at this game. And the more you own land, the more governance you have in your local area, so you can have a pretty big impact on the factions that you will join. I think the addition of the land sales will propel Star Atlas even further, so be sure to check this one out as well. Number 6. The Sandbox. We've also talked about the Sandbox before, and this is the biggest one on my list. They already have a huge player base, but I think you can still get in on the action today. And not to mention, their sand token has recently exploded in terms of the price. So you can buy and sell land at this metaverse, which is a good way to generate money. Lands here can just be a place to hang out for your avatar, or host events, or create a unique game that you can also monetize in the future. And speaking of, another way to earn in the Sandbox is to create and sell NFT assets for other people's games. So if you don't want to own land but you have a knack for creating video game models and assets, then you can still make money in this game. So there are a lot of ways to earn in the Sandbox, lots of opportunities. So check this one out as well if you haven't already. Our last one, but definitely not the least, is Somnium Space. Now, this one you can play right now. You can enter the metaverse and play around, and you can also start buying land as well. It's out for quite some time now. Somnium Space is very VR focused, but they still have the option of playing the game in your browser if you don't have a VR set but still want to experience the game. A lot of the other metaverses are in 3D but not necessarily VR ready. But with Somnium Space, they're focusing on the VR aspect, which I think they're gonna be leading the pack in the future. Because I believe that VR is going to play a bigger role for the metaverses in the future. As I said, the game is already up and running right now, so there are events happening in-game, and you can buy and sell land on the OpenSea platform. They have limited land currently, so I think it's a little too early. But the way their token is appreciating right now can give us a lot of opportunities to earn while playing. So if you're a fan of VR and you want to experience a great game and earn while doing so, I highly recommend Somnium Space. That's it for our list today. I hope you liked the list and be sure to check some of them out because these games are interesting and they are just getting started. So I think now's the best time to get in on the action. Let me know what you think of these games in the comment section down below. And you can also suggest some other games that are interesting and have unique aspects, and we will be sure to check them out. Well, that's all for now. This is Investment Tribe. See you again tomorrow. Keep in mind to like, share, and subscribe.